Hello, my little crones, my little chickens, and my little munchkins. How are you? Well, I'm back to do a reading on Rob Kardashian. Well, Rob Kardashian, and when I think about him, you don't hear much about him. He hides out. You don't know. He's right now going through this thing with Blac Chyna, with court. You don't hear much about Rob. And personally, I adore Rob. I always adore Rob. I feel as though he got lost between his sisters and their fame. And I feel as though, I don't know, I just feel as though that he just got lost in the shuffle. Sometimes that's what it is. And the thing about it is, everybody forgets that Rob is educated. Rob went to college. Rob graduated. Rob had a little business with the socks. This is just not, being fame and out in the open is not for everybody. Everybody can't deal with that. And that's how I see Rob. And I think that this life had just caused Rob to just mentally not be able to handle it. And I remember for a time, it wore their family out. As a matter of fact, I think Rob got sick. I think he's a diabetic, but don't quote me. But there is something wrong with Rob. And I wish Rob nothing but the best. And even though he's going through it with Blac Chyna, I don't know what's going on in their relationship. But this is what I do know. They had a baby together. I just wish whatever it is, they could work it out. That's all I wish right now. So let's see what's going on with Rob and Blac Chyna. Working, striving, pushing, maneuvering. That's what he's doing. Let's see what's going on. Well, certainly fighting. Let's see what's going on with Rob Kardashian. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. I want to know, do he still love Blac Chyna? I want to know, do you love Blac Chyna? Do you love Blac Chyna? Do you love Blac Chyna? There we have it. I wanted to know. So like I said, I see Rob working and working and working. Working towards what? I don't know. We're going to find out. I'm going to come back to this because this is in the center of the deck. So death and the towers are together. So I'm going to come back to that. But we see Rob working. So first of all, let's go. First of all, I see the king. So this king lets me know that Rob is very strong in his opinions. He knows what it is he wants. Excuse me. This is allergies. Excuse me. Allergies. Okay, so maybe being outside is not a good idea during the spring. But I figured if I come outside during the spring, because in the summer it's going to be too hot and I'm not going to want to sit out here. So I'll suffer a little sneeze. So anyway, what I see here is the King of Swords. So this is letting me know that there's somebody very intelligent, very crafty, and somebody who thinks about what they do. So he's not a weakling, or as everybody think. You all give Rob a bad name. But this card let you know he's not like that. However, he really believes in family. And it seems like to me he's fighting for his family. Like maybe for his daughter. His daughter, he wants peace. It seems to me like he will fight Blac Chyna. He will cut her head off. He will chop her head off. I'm just being, these words, I don't mean literally, figuratively. I meaning this is war. And in war, with my words, I will say what I gotta do. I will do what I gotta do. If it's gonna, what's the name of his baby?
Dream.
If whatever it comes down to, my family. Dream is his family. My world. And whatever I gotta do to make sure she's safe and unharmed, I will do it. However, I see a lot of emotions, a lot of guarding, a lot of things happen with this couple that really put them in this flux. Because here I see again where it shows, because this reading is about Rob, so it seems like Rob has gone through some really tremendous, sad, rough, horrible times in this relationship with Blac Chyna. Like times that he felt like he didn't even know what he was going to do. It just seemed like he just felt destitute with this woman at times, because it felt like that's how much she controlled him, because he really loved her. He loved her. In spite of what everybody says, he loved her. Now, you might want to know what happened. According to the cards, in the midst of all this drama, she got pregnant. And when she got pregnant, it changed things. So they were having problems, probably in the middle of breaking up or deciding or not whether they were going to stay together. But when she got pregnant, they probably agreed that they would stay together and try to work it out. And this is where their problems probably really began, is when she got pregnant. Because I see right here, it was a crossroad. They were fighting, they were bickering. It was not pretty. It was a lot of hands in the soup, not even just from his side, but from hers too. And I think that it was just too much going on, too much fighting, too many ideas, too many hands in the soup, too many people telling them what to do. And I think that they got lost in the middle of it. And I think in the middle of it, Rob shut down. Because apparently that's what Rob do. When Rob get upset and it gets too big, he shuts down. And when that means shut down, that means he will attack if he feels that you're trying to push him into doing something he doesn't want to do. As I said, I'm reading cards. I don't know Rob. I'm just reading cards. And as I see here, Rob is very strong, very opinionated. Don't let Rob fool you. However, here is Blac Chyna on the other end. Very strong, very resourceful, very powerful, very dominant. You see that? You see her right there. You see this King of Wands with the salamander. Very powerful, very strong, very witty, very, very forceful, very hot-natured, very quick to get a temper. Where the swords too, but they more of a cooler hand, more not quick to strike, but they will. Where the wands are quicker to strike because it's more emotion, more fiery. So are these, but they're more airy. They tend to get more cold. They tend to blow more than to strike more. You understand? So you got these two powers. And when Rob confronted her, look at this. See? They too opposite. Look, they're not even looking at each other at this point. Why? This is the card. Look at that. Something destroyed their kingdom. Now, before I go on, I just told you that the death cards follow me. For every read that I have done, this death card has shown up. Okay? Now, this lets me know that death is following somewhere in their family. Somebody close to them is going to die. I'm saying it. I'm not going to apologize. I don't know who it is. It could be somebody older, but whoever it is someone that is beloved by them. And this is something that is going to make them all sad, but it's going to cause a time for them to reflect and to think. It's not going to be a bad thing. You know, sometimes when somebody dies, it's bad. This is something that seems like this is going to be expected. This doesn't seem like this is not an expected death. And the only reason why I'm bringing it up, because it's in every card. Not only is it a death in a relationship, but it shows me that it's following them. So somebody very close to the Kardashians, whom that they all love dearly, is really probably sick at this point and not very well. So this death will not take them as a surprise. Just let me put that out there. And it also let me know that new beginnings. You know, after this court case go, you know, after everything clear up with Rob, you know, this fighting, let's see if this fighting is going to stop. Let's see. I think that him and Blac Chyna in the middle of all of this, I know it doesn't seem like it, they're going to find a truce. They are. They're going to find somewhere to meet in the middle with just them two. Maybe not today. Maybe not today. Okay? Because they know if Dream is going to, her name Dream, if Dream is going to make it, she can't be split between her parents. And so I think that Rob is just going to ease it up a little bit to make it easier on Blac Chyna. That's what I think. I think he's going to do something that's going to make it easier, because I see the world card. And the world card let me know that things coming together, You don't want all this friction and fighting when things coming together. And like I said, there'll be a death, not just the death of someone, but just the death of all of this. When this is a death for him. This is horrible for him. And when it's all said and done, it's about his child. It's about his family. And he just wants this all to be over. Everyone knows Rob don't like being in the camera. And whatever it needs to be, whatever Rob got to do to bring peace, eventually Rob is going to do it to bring peace. Now, what is the end result for Rob Kardashian? Rob Kardashian said, I start off fighting for what I believe, and I'm going to continue to fight until I get everything I want. And he just wants peace, peace with his family, peace with his daughter. He doesn't want all of this. He doesn't want to be a part of the light of it. He just doesn't want to be in the middle of all of this. To Rob, this is like chaotic. And he doesn't want to be in the middle of it. But yet he finds himself in court exposing his life. He doesn't like this. This is not good for Rob, but he has to do what he has to do. Well, and like I said, in the end, you'll see they're going to find a truce somewhere. No. Will they get back together? No. The cards say no. No. If it was up to Rob, maybe, but no. And if he were to do it, it would be for the child's sake. But no. No, they know that they are over. They know that they are not good for each other. They know that they bring out the worst in each other. They are at peace with that. And so right now, I know that Blac Chyna love her children. And Rob love his. So this is going to work out some way, somehow. Trust that. Well, that's my reading on Rob Kardashian. I hope it made sense. If not, I don't know what to tell you. But just give Rob a break. He doesn't like all this fanfare. This is not what he's about. However, this is what it's about when you choose to get on TV, expose your life, and give it to the public. And this is what he's dealing with. And he know this is not my life. This is not who I am. I don't like showing myself on TV. I don't like looking at myself. He doesn't even like the way he look half of the time. So this is not good for Rob. So Rob, hang in there. It'll be over soon. Good luck and good luck to you, Rob. And everything will work out the way it should with you and Dream and Blac Chyna eventually. So that's my reading on Rob Kardashian. Again, everything is going to work out. Ciao.